It's Wayne6578, the original Smack 'em in the Face, bringing you guys a video on how to play defense in Madden 19. I'm going to be bringing you guys a how to play defense in Madden 19 series. I'm going to break down 4 defensive formations. In these formations, I'm going to show you a good run defense, a great pass defense, and a blitz. I'm going to be breaking down these formations to teach you guys how to pick defenses based on what your opponent comes out in. 3-4, 2 wide receivers, nickel, 3 wide receivers, dime, 4 wide receivers, and the dreaded 5 wide receivers. We pick the quarter defense. So I will be breaking down these 4-part series, breaking down the best defenses in each formation. The 3-4 odd, the nickel normal, the dime, and the quarter. Plus, I will give you guys a great blitz out of each, and I'll be breaking down run defense and pass defenses in each formation. So, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, improve your defense, click that notification bell so you do not miss any of the uploads. Let's get into it. The first defense we'll be breaking down is the 3-4 odd defense. Now you want to pick this defense if your opponent comes out in 2 wide receivers or less. So they come out in 3 tight ends and 1 wide receiver, or 2 wide receivers or less. You always want to go to a 3-4 or a 4-3 defense. I like 3-4. Some people prefer 4-3, but I'm going to be breaking down the 3-4 odd cover 3 buzz buck. Now I break this down on my site earlier in the year, but this is a great defense. You also can use the cover 2, the cover 4 drop show 2 defense. I can show you that one also, but these are the 2 defenses that I like to pick when I see my opponent has 2 wide receivers or less. So we're always going to pick that. So let's break down the cover 3 buzz buck. Okay, of course you want to always have your best defensive people out here on the field, and we'll be breaking down. Let's do the run defense first, then I'll show you the pass defense, and then I'll show you a great. Okay, so first thing we do is we look at the running back, where he's lined up. The first thing we're going to do after that is we're going to spread our linebackers by pressing right on the D-pad and then up on the left analog stick. And then based on where our running back is, we're going to crash our line out or to the left or the right. If that running back is in the center, you're going to crash your line out. That's left on the D-pad, up on the right analog stick. And then we're going to look at the run fits. And we're going to always grab whoever does not have a run fit. So whoever does not have a gap to control, we're going to control that person. As you see right here in this defense, we have this safety up here. We're going to be using that guy because you do not want to use a guy who has a gap position. Therefore, you might take that guy out. And all we're going to do is help out and assist on where that ball is going. So again, the defense, we don't base a line or anything. All we do is spread our linebackers, and then we crash our defensive line out if that running back is in the middle. If he's to the right, we crash him to the left. If he's to the left, we crash him to the right. We'll have a few random plays, so you'll see it. But let's just run this a few times and see how we smack this guy in his face. Right there, you're gonna get nothing. This is the run defense for the 3-4. I will be breaking it down for every other defense. I do sometimes like to put hard flats on the field. They play better than the regular zones they have if there's an outside run. But I do always want to check to see and make sure I'm using the guy who does not have run fits. And then we're just to help out. And right there, look at that. We smacked him in the backfield, smack him in his face. Real easy setup. Crash your defensive line out, spread them. Well, spread your linebackers. Right now, that running back is to the left, so we're going to crash our defensive line to the right. And we're going to get somebody who doesn't have run fits. This time we had to grab Jackson. And we're just going to assist, put those hard flats on the field. Put the hard flats on the field, you press up on the D-pad, down on the right analog stick. And then you definitely don't want to pass commit or run commit, and you're just helping out. And right there, we kind of missed it, but you will have a great run defense with this. Spread your linebackers, crash our defensive line to the left. Make sure we're controlling the guy who doesn't have run fits. Put those hard flats on the field and just assist. Assist and smack. That's all you do is assist and smack. If he wouldn't have spent, he might have had a touchdown. So we'll just run it a few times. Spread those linebackers. Crash that defensive line out. Put those hard flats on the field. And you definitely want to use her correctly right now. Coming right here, we smacked him in his face. That's the run defense, guys. Real easy. Setup's going to be in the description. Okay? This is for 2 wide receivers or less. Nice run defense. 3-4 cover 3 buzz buck. Right there. Look at that. Smacking that guy in the backfield. We'll run it one more time, then I'll show you the pass defense. Always use the guy who doesn't have run fits. Right here, this is a popular formation, but we're smacking you in the face. Now that's the run defense, guys. Let's look at the pass defense. So this is the cover 3 buzz buck, the pass defense breakdown for you guys. We're gonna make sure they have 2 wide receivers or less. Right now they have 2 tight ends and 2 wide receivers. So we are definitely matched up as far as defensive formation. We're gonna base a line. Okay. Next, we're gonna take this blitzing guy. This is in the cover 3 buzz bucks, and we're gonna put him in a spy. Okay. Now we're gonna use this guy right here. I like to crash my defensive line in by pressing left on the D-pad, down on the right toggle. I like to pass commit, and if they're in this congested set, I like to play to the outside. Okay? Now, after about 4 seconds, we're going to send that spy. If that quarterback rolls out, we're going to send the spy. If he doesn't, after 4 seconds, we're just going to send that spy. Okay? If they have drag routes, sometimes that spy plays is great, but we're just going to pay attention. This is a really popular play, the PA pull shot. We're just going to pay attention to what receiver is near us, and we're going to stay with that receiver, send that spy after a while, and right there, that should be an interception right now. Yeah, Odell Beckham, you're not even on this team anymore. We're Cleveland. So baseline, put this guy in the spy, crash your defensive line in, pass commit, play to the outside. I like to use the linebacker, and again, we'll see how good this pass coverage does. I have a video on how to do user defense. Come on, Jackson. Definitely go check that out and tell you how to take away the first read. Let's reset that. I messed that up. Baseline. Crash that defensive line in. Put this guy in the spy. Pass commit. Play to the outside. Sometimes I like to play over the top depending on send that spy. Right there. Just like that. Great pass defense, guys. You got a run defense and a pass defense out of this 3-4 cover 3 buzz buck. Baseline. Crash that D-line in. Put this guy in the spy. Pass commit. Play over top this time instead of to the outside. Just to show you that defense works great. Right there. That was me. I was behind him. Let's do that again and let's pick it off. Or let's definitely make him go to a different person. I'll play over the top this time so we can try to get him to do it again. It's a great pass defense. Just know your personnel. Right there. You're not going to that guy because I'm covering him. You're not going to him. Send that spy. Right there. We waited too long. We didn't send the spy. In the real game, those guys will not sit back there and wait for those comebacks. It's a really, really great defense, guys. Nope, nope, you're not getting it. And this is clamp down defense. Just always crash that line in. Sometimes you can put cloud flats out there. That's up on the D-pad, down on the right analog, and then up on the D-pad, up on the right analog. Sometimes they play pretty good too, but I like to keep the purples out there if they have more than so many yards to go. Send that spy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's an interception. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's the great pass defense. We'll play it one more time, guys. Baseline. Put this guy in a spy. Crash that defensive line in. Pass commit, play over top, and I like to use this guy. Always take away that first read. First read is over here. Second read is there. Third read is there. Send that spy after 4 seconds. I don't believe Amos did not pick that off. We got to run that one more time. As you see, it is a great defense. We're definitely going to get a pick this time. There we go. There we go. We take this to the house. Okay, so this is the blitz for 2 wide receivers or less. Okay, all you're going to do is base a line, pinch your linebackers, blitz all your linebackers, crash your D-line out. Okay, now you can use this guy or any of those 2 middle inside linebackers. And you're just to cut off that first read, make sure you pass commit. You have this tight end coming out right here. And you'll have that dual edge pressure come through, and this is even with a blocking running back or fullback or whatever they have back there. But again, it's real easy. Base a line, pinch your linebackers, blitz all your linebackers, crash your D-line out, and then pass commit. Simple as that. You can press if you want to, but I don't like to press depending on the situation. But your user in this guy, take away that first read right there. That's what happened when you press. See? See? When you press, you got Odell Beckham. Base a line, pinch linebackers, blitz all linebackers, crash defensive line out. Make sure you pass commit. Don't press if you have Odell Beckham on one side. And then you're just to user that middle of the field, cut off that first read, which is a tight end going on that drag route. And that quarterback will be throwing that ball away. Now this is the computer, so they're making good reads. And you'll get a lot of picks like this. Right there. We let him get it off, but he's not getting any yards because we're right there. We were kind of in front of the guy. Again, base a line, pinch linebackers, blitz all linebackers, crash that defensive line out. Make sure you pass commit. User either the linebacker or the safety and take away that first read. Right there, we got a pick. They're throwing into double coverage. I'll show you that we can use the linebacker this time. Base a line, pinch linebackers, blitz everyone. Blitz all your linebackers, crash that defensive line out. And this is how I use the linebacker that's on the line. I fake blitz and I go into coverage. I hit that guy, then I go into coverage. Okay? So that's all you do for that. So 3-4 bear, I gave you guys great, not 3-4 bear, 3-4 odd cover 3 buzz book. I gave you guys great pass defense, great run defense. Now I'm giving you guys a great blitz. Base a line, pinch your linebackers, re-blitz all your linebackers, crash your defensive line out. Make sure you pass commit. We're gonna tap this guy and go into coverage. Tap him, go into coverage. Go into coverage, and you're throwing that ball away. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be on the lookout for the other 3 videos are coming out with the formation, run defense, pass defense for nickel, dime, quarter, and also a blitz for you guys. It's your boy Wayne6578. Yep, I'm outie, but I'll be back. on, thank you. Let me smack you in your face. Don't you drop that monkey.